A big one, dude. That's a big one. Oh shoot!
I'm scanning it, looking for bait. Like there's a bait ball. That might be a fish.
Flip or die. Oh, frick. Awesome. Glad that broke. Torn Outdoors Mirage color. Smallie. First fish of the day. Little guy. He had mud on his belly. That's so funny. Dang, those fish are right under the surface. Sorry guys, I'm having some weird battery issues. My batteries are like draining really fast. Like much faster than they should. Oh, he pulled off. Dang it. I need to figure out if there's largemouth here, guys. There's so many marks floating around here, but they could all be smallmouth. And it's funny because they want it burned. They don't want it slow. See what I mean? It's a largie. Not a great one, but not a bad one either. Here we go, guys. We need to see if there's some better quality in here. I think there's a lot of fish back in here, though. Oh, he bit it. Oh, he came off the bottom for that sucker. Okay, so this first spot we got done, we caught a smallmouth, a 2-pound largemouth, and lost one. And there seems to be a lot more fish in it. I don't feel great about the size, but I do feel like I can come catch 5 here because there's just a lot of floaters, and I'm hoping it's going to be overlooked a little bit. I mean, it is in a kind of a community hole area, so we'll see. But we're going to keep moving on down lake towards deeper and more clear water in comparison to yesterday's practice and see what happens. I actually saw a bunch of loons here in front of me, so I'm scanning up to that first. But stay tuned. Hopefully we can get on them. So far, the stone rollers, let's catch them. They weren't wanting the Sakamata. It's kind of weird. Oh well. Okay. That is an absolute chunk. Blind Mickey. Hashtag addicts. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't want to talk too much because I had a boat next to me. But right there at the end, we ended up catching like a 3-pound largemouth. And I mean, that area was loaded with fish and bait. And we just happened to go back in it because this time of year, they're kind of sitting outside these spawning zones. So what I'm doing, for example, in here, you can see that this might be a decent little spawning area because it's more gradual and if there's laydowns and stuff. And I'm over here side scanning it, looking for bait. Like there's a bait ball, that might be a fish, and yeah. So, kind of simple, but there's not really a whole lot to it besides looking for the bait and finding these super active fish that are feeding. Woo! I feel good that I actually have one area that I feel fairly confident about now. So, we're gonna keep at it. Good one. It's a really good one. Boom. So I didn't realize my chesty was dead, but he was out there roaming and he wanted that sucker. So we gotta keep checking to make sure it's not just full of smallmouth in here. If there's a big largemouth floating around, it could go down. That's very smallmouthy. That's a largie. Boom, there we go. There's largies in here. Not the size we need, but there. Oh, that guy about grabbed this. This is actually a prototype lure. I guess it's not really prototype anymore, from my bud Brandon Backdraft, who we're staying with. And I've been wanting to play around with it and test it, and that guy ate it. So they work. Oh gosh. That dude just freaking went. Stop. I love it when they just dead stop right before a Damiki. It makes me so happy. That was kind of sick. Some smally action. Flip or die. Oh, frick. We'll try this again. Flip or die. Look at this guy. This guy inhaled it. Wow, my voice went really high there. Yoink. Oh yeah, a little cannonball action. PETA. Don't call PETA on me, please. Just saying, they drop trout out of freaking helicopters and planes and stuff, so. This is a little sneakier spot that I think is going to get overlooked. There was largemouth, and there's plenty of smallmouth in here, but we're going to keep looking. If I can catch one more largemouth, then I'd feel better, but... With smallmouth, they're kind of like spazzes. Like, if you see a bass that looks like it's on cocaine, it's more than likely a smallmouth. That's kind of how the only way I can identify. And largemouth, the big ones, kind of turn into a ball, where the smallmouth are still long. Dude, that was a freaking Mondo something. Is he going back for it? Dude, that was a freak. Oh my gosh. Dude, that's a good one. A largie? Hi, largie. Shoop. It could go down. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna go down tomorrow, boys. I'm so excited. Pop-Tart. Are you on the water? Oh gosh, I'm about to have a big one, dude. That's a big one. Oh gosh, that's a big one, dude. That's like a 5-pounder. Hold on. Kidding, it's a 3. I'm gonna poke him in the mouth real quick. Oh shoot! Hold on, about dropped you in the water. Let me put you on speaker. 4-pounder, guys. Good, how are you? I appreciate it. Yeah, the BFLs are tomorrow and Sunday, so getting ready for that. Yesterday was rough. It was, I was at the wind and the sleet. I was over it. I got off the water at like 2 o'clock. I'm like, I'm done. But today is a lot better. Yeah. You catching them? I've caught a few, actually. Yeah, I mean, but like, here we go. Ready for this? Yeah. There we go. They're kind of just floating around. They're kind of acting weird, but they're super far up in the water column. But good luck to y'all. Okay, so here's what I've kind of figured out. So I went in the back of this major creek and I was looking to see if there is bait and stuff in the very backs like I've been finding in these smaller ditches and creek channels. And the answer is no. So the major creek, it appears they're in the mouths and kind of in the entryway pockets, making their way back, which makes sense because the major creeks take a lot longer to warm up and a lot longer for those fish to transition in the back compared to the smaller pockets. So we kind of figured that. So really, I think I'm only gonna check one more major creek, and then I'm just staying in the small pockets and ditches and just gonna look for ones loaded with bait and loaded with fish. I'd like to find one with a lot of roamers in it because those roamers are less likely to follow the bait and like completely move on me between now and tournament day. So yeah, it's gonna be kind of the strat. I'm excited. I feel pretty good actually, you know. Last term was a rough one. Felt good in practice and did terrible. So we might be following the same steps. But if you're enjoying the video so far, make sure to subscribe and let me know down below what kind of live scope content you want to see. I want to really push the bounds with that and make sure it's just not the same thing over and over again. So let me know. I need help. So yeah, I'll see you in the no, not seeing the next one. Holy crap, I'm tired. Gonna see you at the next spot with fish. Gotta be sneaky. Well, that's not good. Well, that kind of sucks. I don't know why. For whatever reason, the freaking... Oh, gotta turn it. Gosh dang it, Alex. So for whatever reason, I don't really know why, the boat did not charge good last night. I thought halfway I blamed myself because I was like, well, maybe I ran the batteries out. But no, I just don't think it charged well. But we're going to go down scan some spots, I guess, and that's it. We've had a decent practice, though. It could be significantly worse. So I'm excited just to get this day going tomorrow and this weekend and see what happens. But I'll see you back at the slip.